What's up guys, OG2K here, and today we will be showing you guys the easiest and most effective defense to set up to win games in college football 27. Alright, here we are in practice mode. We are on the dime 3-2 defense, and we are calling the play here cover 2 man. We do want our auto flip to be off so we could flip our blitzing linebacker so that we could set them up on a loop blitz, which will allow us to generate some kind of pressure in this defense. I have a defensive macro set for this play already. Right here you could see C2 MCV. I just have it so that it shades down and presses everybody, but then after that I still have to make a couple adjustments. So I'm just going to call a random play. This play on the right here seems like it would be pretty good at beating man coverage, so we'll see how it lines up against this. But my macro already presses, so if you guys don't have a macro set, obviously you have to do a couple more adjustments. But the first thing I always do is take this blitzing linebacker. He should always be starting up on the right. I bring him to the left around where this other linebacker is over here. If he moves back, so say you move him here and he moves back, you need to move him back a little bit further. So instead of putting him right here, move him back a couple steps and he'll stay. And then you want to basically user either the guy on the running back. Yeah, you basically want to user the guy on the running back for the most part. You can user one of these safeties though, but that just puts you in a little bit more of a pressure situation because you have to make sure that nothing is getting thrown over top. As you could see, defends it pretty nicely. I wasn't able to shade in before it snapped it there. So you're setting up this loop that generates some decent pressure. If they roll out, you could always contain by going right on the right bumper and then left on the left bumper, and then it sets it up just like this. But basically all the adjustments are press. So hold the left trigger and then do all these adjustments. Press down on the left stick, then underneath down on the right stick, and then inside left on the left stick, and you'll be perfectly set to go here. If you think it's a passing down, you could pass commit for some better shuds, but we'll just let it rock here. See how the drag's taken away. He does have a streak open though. That's kind of our responsibility on the deep blues to take that away. You know, the only things that will get open on this defense are maybe anything that goes outside breaking routes, which aren't really any in this play. See how just everything's bagged. Post, we got to take that away. If you don't have like a scheme built around beating man, you know, it's going to be really tough to break off of these DBs. That's just the way this game is. It's, you know, everything was bagged there, and that was a throw in traffic. Could have been picked, but that's basically the overview of this defense. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this, and let's get into some gameplay. All right, here we are in the gameplay. Starting the game out, I'm gonna try and start with cover 2 man. See if, okay, here it is in the middle. I got a cover 2 man little setup here. They press and shade down. I'm also gonna shade inside, and yeah, we're going to have to stop the run in this defense. Beautiful tackle there. So we give ourselves another chance to show you guys. But the basis of this defense is we are going to just press them on the line, have good DBs out there. And then man coverage is so good in this game. You know, from there, we're obviously going to have to make plays and, you know, have everything work out with our sheds and stuff against the run. Okay, this time goes to his running back. We're all over it. Whit Weeks. That is just a perfect example of this defense. I'm going to try and score quick so that we could get back on D here. Yeah, Pasudu's close. Beautiful offense here, Florida International. I'm going to start out. Okay, this look. I'm going to try a halfback dive here. We got a new running back in. Byers. Very good running back. See if we have a hole out to the right. Wide open hole for Keith Byers to walk in. I mean, dude, this scheme on offense is crazy. The defense bagging right now. It's kind of funny. They actually took out the kickoff return in this. So, like, I think people were returning too many kickoffs on the first day and they just decided to take that out. It's kind of funny when you think about it. But I'm just setting up this loop here. My guys didn't press for some reason. I have that in the, what's it called? In the macro. That's basically just a custom adjustment if you guys didn't know about that feature. And, okay. I don't know what just happened there. Maybe, oh yeah, that's right. Number 4 shouldn't even be in. Yeah, I got to sub in, Bodnar here. But yeah, in this, this defensive macro that I made here, I have it so that it shades down and inside. Or I have it so that it just shades down, and then I have to shade inside when I come out in the play. Right there, he just fried, man. But we're there to make a nice hit on him. He still catches it through the contact there. But shading down and in is going to be the best thing to do because, you know, a lot of the people are going to want to throw a slant, a post, in route, something of that nature, and they won't have as good of like an out route or a sharp corner, those are more rare to come across than like an in route or a slant route that everybody could use. Okay, shade inside. Stevie motions over. We don't even have to worry about that. Okay, tight end on a little in route. Yep. And even when we're shading inside, it still bags it to the outside. Just absolutely perfect. And he's going to quit the game. This defense does force rage quits. Wow. We just matched up with a pro player here. He's pretty high on the leaderboards, actually. All right, we're starting out on offense in this game. Pisadu's close. Looks like he's in a 4-down line set. I'm just going to try and run the ball up the middle here. Let's see what we can do. He's got a Texas stunt. So I am going to put on empty blocking to defend that. See here, I just go into the settings, put on empty blocking instead of base, and let's hop into another play. I'm going to try the RPO here. Let's see if we have this right wheel with a lead blocker. See if Veltkamp could get this off. Okay. His flat just defended that somehow. But now we at least know that he has a hard flat out there. What we can do to take advantage of that hard flat is simply give him a high-low concept over there. So the low read is the drag and the high read is the out route. Obviously, stem down out route on the backside is really good, but we basically just have the higher of the two options. So that's what we take. Did look kind of like a cover 2 on that right side though. Maybe it's a cover 3, but there was for sure only one deep blue over on that side. So I'm going to set up a play here that I can try and exploit that. So strike fade, really going to give the give that a tough time. Throw there by Veltkamp to Jeremiah Smith. Beautiful play there. You know, sometimes I just don't want to go deep. I want to play it safe sometimes. A lot can go wrong in these games, so you want to take the safe option sometimes. I'm going to go dive here. Okay. Hole opens to the left. I take it. Beautiful yardage there. Let's try some halfback zone here. I'm going to audible over to this formation and see what we got. I like it flipped to the right here a little bit more. Let's flip it on over. And touchdown. Keith Byers. Easy work. Let's get right into the defense now. Hopefully we could stop this pro player. You already know this guy's probably going to be running the ball, so it might be tough. You know, it might really be tough in this game if we can't stop the run. Dollar is, it's hard to stop the run in Dollar, so I'm just praying that everything goes right. Shade inside. Okay. He's got McNabb out there. Nice. We actually played good run D. But like I said, he's got McNabb out there, so I'm going to contain because I don't want to deal with somebody who will scramble on me, especially when I'm only sending 4 people, which that's enough people to send sometimes, but you don't want to get... Okay, he absolutely fried man there with Marsh. I gotta look out for what he just did. Pro tip here, I like to watch clips during the game. He had an out route. Okay, makes sense. We'll look out for that next time he's in that. Okay. Has a drag. Takes his drag. All right, so he's starting to play some solid ball here. I'm probably just going to zone out this blitzing linebacker onto a hard flat of some sort. Okay, he runs the ball, bringing my safety down. It's fine. I don't know why my, what's it called? Nice, beautiful defense there. But I don't know why the custom adjustment, my what do they call it? Macro. I don't know why my macro isn't working. Oh, I know why now. It's because when you go hurry up, it cancels it out. So I just got to be aware of that next time. Okay, drag on it. Running back wheel, though. Nice play by him. I tried to zone out somebody and not man the running back up. Probably going QB run, yeah. We'll get out. Trying to get a hit on him. I'm going to go to some double mug here down on the goal line. See if I could just make something shake. Okay. Tight end out route. We're on it. Drag. We're on it. And beautiful contain there. He's on the 1, though. So he's still really close to scoring here. Okay. This is our shell. 2 hard flats, 2 hooks. We're sending a lot of people. And he ends up calling timeout. Nice. Okay, he's in empty quads here. I already know what's really going to be coming. I think he either wants to throw a an RPO or run QB blast. So I'm going to be here with my user and just see. Yep. We missed the tackle. I shot the gap very nicely, but we ended up missing the tackle. I'm going halfback zone again. It worked the last drive, so let's go right back to it. Zone right. Okay, blocks develop nicely. Byers up the middle. And he ends up tackling me. I got 86 speed Byers out there, so I'm kind of shocked that someone's, hawking me down. Like, okay, bench. Actually, we're just going to run dive. Screw it, man. We're just going to keep running the ball. Dive, Texas stunt. That actually did a pretty good job against it. But now that he's doing that, I'll probably be able to, like, roll out or something in the pass game here. Set it up. Stunt. Yeah, we could roll out easily and take this corner out now. I'm just going to take what they give me, man. Another play that is super, super good in this offense is this motion play here. It's actually the running back motioned out on a flat route auto motion play. And this is like, I don't know really how to explain it, but this is so effective. I'm just going to set up a half decent combo on the backside of this, but I'm really looking for this running back here. Okay, post over the middle. That's a hot one right there. I'll tell you, man, that's a dot. Okay, I'm gonna go right back to zone now. I'm gonna try zone left. Every time I was in this, I ran zone right. Let's try it to the left now. Half decent. I'm gonna go corner out to the right. If he Texas stunts, look for me to roll out again. He doesn't. Tight end drag over the middle though to Fox. Nice play there. Something I want to note is these upgraded players in CUD are pretty interesting. They don't show that you could update them or upgrade them on or cut.gg or whatever it is, cfb.fan I think it's called, actually. Sorry about that. But like Byers and all those types of guys, they're actually really good players though. I have a lot of them on my defense. So I definitely say my cut team, as far as everything goes, my defense is probably a little bit better built. But obviously we're kind of ballers out here. So let's see if we could hit something nice on this play. Return route. Easy. I don't call those a lot in this game because they run a lot slower, but maybe I need to call them more. Okay, so I'm actually going to go to Miami special here. So I'm basically resubbing in my receiver spots and then flicking over to Miami special. And that will allow me to have 3 receiver personnel in now. So that'll allow me to audible out to something a little bit different and more versatile, maybe you could call it. So I'm going to run this play. Really nice play in bunch. This backside post is money, and then we just have a solid combo built around it. Post. That's just a beautiful read right there, man. Kind of an anticipation read out of me, but I threw it right at the perfect time. Just a really good timing throw. Let's get back into the defense though. I'm going to contain. I got to make sure that I stop the run here, because he is in a chew clock situation. Okay, throws it. He's got Shockey out there. I don't think he's that fast, so I don't know why he's really beating that guy like that. Shade in. Okay, this time he runs the ball. We're all over it. Beautiful run shoot there. That's why it's important to get right above your defensive tackle and kind of go on the running back side hip of your defensive tackle. That way you could just shoot in like that. Nitschke's kind of getting a little bit tired though, so I got to look out for that. Also, watch out for this out route here. Yeah, it's covered this time. Throws it into traffic. That's something about this game that I just have to come to terms with. You're not going to catch your picks in this game. Okay, again, we set up. Everything's perfect. Contained so we can't roll out. Inside shade, underneath. Press, everything. And it's just my responsibility. Okay, auto motion play. We're probably safe. Tight end streak, we're on it. Everything really covered. He can't go anywhere. Beautiful defense. Worked perfectly right there. Okay, he's going to cluster this play. Hopefully there's some kind of runoff or something. There's not. I don't know. But Pass commit. Okay, that guy's probably on a streak, that tight end. I know that auto motion play. Running back, wheel. Okay, ends up just throwing a drag. Urlacher is there to make the tackle. Urlacher, sorry. But yeah, 3rd and 8. So I might actually send like, I might send 2 here to like, so like I'm gonna spy this guy, and then, okay, just like this. It's a lot to explain, but it's a very good concept and it works perfectly. He ends up calling timeout. I was gonna call timeout so that I could get the ball back, but apparently he wants to go for this here. So I gotta be smart, definitely gotta be smart here. So I am going to, give me some time. I'm going to try and disguise. Cover 2 man, but in that same look, I'm going to try and make it be like a zone coverage type deal. Now, it may backfire on me because I haven't played this game very long, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes for sure. So this is cover 2 align, or cover 2 man align. Man up this guy. I'm stemming a lot of guys back because I don't want him to have anything open. Deep, of course. Okay, man this guy up. Running for this guy on the streak. I just got a swat. He caught that? Yo, this game is trash, bro. Okay, just gotta play smart ball. He ends up throwing it away. He might take his 3. He might come out. I don't know what he's gonna do, but yeah, he's gonna take 3. He should be lucky to even get 3 right here. That's just insane, man. All right, just going right back to what we were doing. Man, that's tough that he agged me there. I would have been in such a good spot, but make sure we shade in. That tight end's I'm gonna pass commit too. His running back's on a wheel all the time, I know. He throws it this time. We're on it and he just breaks off of me. This is insane, man. He tries to stiff arm, but doesn't work. This is so unlucky right now, man. I'm trying to switch over to the right. Didn't let me, though. This is crazy, man. Nice play there by my blitzing linebacker. Something we could do down here in this defense, though, if I could have the time to set it up, is we're actually going to put zones on our top safeties now. Because they, and I'm going to route commit inside this time because we're just down here. But those zones on my safeties will now take away the flats. So that is a little bit better of a defense to play when we're this close. Pass commit. Get onto the safety. And route committed, shaded inside, man, gets beat. Nice, man. I mean, this guy is super lucky. It's just this game, though. Frustrating, but we have to get used to it if we want to play college football. Okay, I'm going back to this play. If he Texas 4-mans me, I'll be able to scramble, and he does. So we scramble. I'm looking for the in-route corner. Late, he picks it off now, and he catches his pick. Interesting. Just gotta throw that away there. That doesn't take away from the fact that we're playing a really good game here, though. Like, we showed you guys the blueprint of how to win in this. Like, you essentially have to just switch it up sometimes. So like right here, he's going to take his drags. You essentially have to switch it up now by coming out in that cover 2 align look. So cover 2 man shell, and then call like Tampa 2. And now in doing this, he has no idea the play that I'm calling. So I'm going to shade down now. Shade underneath. Okay. And okay. That's just because the zone was bad. But that was a little bit different of a look for him there. Going double streak, double corner here. We just take Jeremiah Smith. See if we could. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm going with this play. Post to Smith. Beautiful. I'll take my yards and go hurry up. Calling a similar play this time. Okay, in route. Okay, he drops his pick. A little bit of that luck goes back my way there. I'm going to go with this combo. Hopefully we have this streak or the fade on this right side. I'm just going to highball this. Instead of streak fade, we'll do streak out route this time on the right. We really have to attack this side of the field. And on the backside, we'll call this, of course, again. Corner to Smith. Out routes there. Throw it. Catch it. Beautiful. Gonna switch it up this play. I'm going to drive posts and trips tight end with the Miami special package on, of course. Let's see what we got. Might have the running back wheel. Don't. Playmaker, this guy. High ball. Try and one-hand catch. We drop it, though. I'm going to go to the RPO in this. I don't think he's defending for it. Or he at least hasn't seen it yet. So we'll see if we have it. Yep, looks like we do. Yeah, I mean, I could only play as good as the game lets me play. And then whatever happens, happens. So you guys have seen, you know, what makes this defense potentially good. So right there, post Smith, beautiful play. Just all that this playbook lets me do on offense is just audible around and stuff. Very versatile offense we got. So I'm going to call Tampa 2 again with press, everything. But this time I am going to try to turn it into like a cover 3 instead of a cover 2. So that's what we have here. Running backs taken away. Everything's taken away. And I think that's the way to play this defense. So now he doesn't know whether I am going to call man or zone, and it's making it really tough on him to decide what he wants to do. So yeah, effectively playing good defense now. Throws it at a zone here. We make a tackle. And now, say on a third down, we want to catch him off guard. We could go back to this man and maybe send 2 out of it so that we have a spy and a zone out there. Okay, everything seems like it's taken away. Yep, pressure comes in, and we got him into a 4th down. So you're seeing the potential in this defense now. And now say we want to catch him off guard again, we'll make sure our hooks are on 5 here because we want to obviously play the short. So we'll go over here, Tampa 2, make sure our thing is on. Set up the same loop so that he thinks that we are in the same thing. And then hook, hook. Crosser, switch it onto it, running back. This guy is just lucky. But you're seeing that should have been a pick there, of course. But anyways, just really good defense out there. I'm going to go back to the zone version of this. So I'm just basically going to set up a cover 3. Okay, he runs inside zone. We're just there to shoot it. I'm kind of shocked and pleased, quite frankly, of how good the run defense in this is. Okay, tight. Oh, we just switched him. Beautiful by Ken Houston. Let's see if we could score on this play. We can't, but we'll take the stop, man. We'll take the stop. I'm going to go inside zone here, or halfback dive rather. Sorry. And hole's really not there, but you know, just is what it is sometimes. I'm going to go to a little bit more of a meta setup here and bunch. And effectively, this is just like a kind of a mesh, but like there's a lot of high-low reads in this play, so I like it. Right there, we take the low and nice, easy, close to a 1st down. I want to say 1st down conversion, but we're close. So this play is really good here. In dagger, I'm just going to go to this. Let's see if we have this drag route first or a streak deep maybe. Yep, streak to R1. Nice, beautiful, Eakin. So all we got to do is get one more stop right now, and this game is done. Right now, man. Right now. Come on. All we got to do, come out in this, turn it into a little bit of a zone, just like this. I know that guy's in a weird spot, but it's still good defense. Cross him. Okay, he calls an auto motion play. I don't think he knows that it's zone. He doesn't. He doesn't. Throws it to this guy, though. Nice play by him. And we end up making a nice tackle there, though. Okay, we're in a zone look. I don't like the coverage here, but we end up actually covering this guy. Cover this guy. Tries to run up the middle, and we're all over him. I think that was Sammy Brown. He's 86 speed. I spent a lot of coins on him. Okay, I've been messing up. My plays have been aligning very weirdly on defense, and that is due to me calling the I'm calling it with the macro on it, so I don't think I should do that. I'm still learning a little bit here, guys, with this, of course. So I'm now learning that I shouldn't call the macro when I call the zone out of this play. He does hit a nice dot there though, unfortunately. Go back to man here because man does struggle against trips tight end, especially cover 2 man. So we'll see how this does here. Gotta get in position to shoot the run, more importantly. Okay, he ends up running a QB run. Pretty risky if we could lay a hit on him. We can't though. I'm gonna bring down Houston here, and Dawkins for that matter too. Hopefully we could make the shoot. Yep, he calls timeout. All right, so he's in bunch now, or cluster, pretty much same thing. So I'm gonna go right back to this. I don't really like calling that man against bunch too much. It's just hard to defend really sometimes. So we'll call this zone. Switch onto the post. Okay, he takes his underneath though. I'm gonna use a timeout here. I'm putting 5 hooks on again too because I just want to take away the short. Okay, he runs like a base of some sort. We're all over it though. Call another timeout. Beautiful defense, man. Beautiful run defense. I gotta bring these safeties down here though because they're playing a little bit too far back for my liking. And I also don't know what these zones are doing. Okay, we're in a nice spot now. Bring this guy down. And he gets a really nice animation on that, unfortunately. I wanna go to mid blitz now. I don't think we should stay in that at this point on the I'm gonna bring down this top safety and play the run. And contain, of course, because he's got an 85 speed QB. Okay, watch for a QB run here. I almost can guarantee he's gonna run like a yep. He gets a penalty. Should be like a 10-second runoff, but I don't think they do that. Believe it or not, I'm actually going back to this defense, man. I don't know if I don't know if he knows how to beat it yet. That's just what it's boiling down to. Cover the drags. He gets a nice block out of it though. Nice hit out of bounds there. Now we're kind of forced right back into this defense, man. 2 yards away. It's pretty very close. So single back bunch tight end. We know this. It'll probably be stretch. But we're not sure. So I'm going to zone out this edge over here. Blitz this guy. Come down. Yep. And now we're in a tough spot. Just unlucky game, man. Is what it is, though. You got to have fun in college football. You can't always expect this game to be a competitive, style gameplay. It's just not the way this game is. So, you have to be willing to just have fun through it. I'm going to try and call this sharp corner deep here to see if I could cover some ground in it. If I don't, I don't, but it's a good gamble. Sharp corner, breaks perfectly. Beautiful catch. Only got 7 seconds here though, so this isn't like, we're not home free by any means, so, still a long way to go here. I do think that there's a potential that when I call this play, I either have this fade on the right or Craver on the streak. So we'll try this. I'm just going to throw it up. We ag him. 1 second. Call timeout. Wow. We're in field goal range now. If we could make this kick. No, I haven't played college. I haven't kicked a field goal on college in a long time. So this can be tough here, but we'll try. I like to go down on this angle. Actually, no, this seems about... Nope. I like this. It feels like it's a slower meter when we're down here. But right about here, I feel like... And then, oh. I feel like that's good. Yes. Beautiful kick. Send it to overtime. Oh, we'll go heads. He won the toss. And what does he elect to do? I haven't played college overtime in a long time. I'll let the CPU pick it because I don't know what side is which. Obviously we want the wind to help us, but okay. Let's go back on this camera angle. I'm going to try this zone to the right here. We'll see if we could get the blocks to line up nicely on this. Blocks line up kind of nice. Take a couple yards on that. I'll try it to the other side now. Screw it. Gonna audible this way. Okay, 60L. I never seen this formation before, but it's like, it has a couple plays where it's like a four receivers on one side. So, okay, take the zone, cut it in. I don't think he likes this run. I don't think he likes it. This time we're gonna flip right. We're gonna audible to it to the right now. I think I passed it. Okay, here it is. And it's automatically to the left, but when we flip it to the right with our right stick, it puts it to this side. Okay, call it. Get out with buyers. Cut it back in. I'll take it, man. Okay, going to the left now. I like switching up the side that I'm calling it to. Byers is tired here, but I still think that we could punch this in. And he fills the perfect gap. Do we use timeout? I think we just sub in. Or we could pause to check Byers actually to see what he's at. Okay, Byers doesn't have much off of him. He's only got 1 speed off of him. White here is 85 COD, 83 speed. He might be a better bet, but I do think that the bigger back will be better down here because of just his pure size, and he'll be able to fight into the end zone. I'm going to go zone again. It's been working really good on this drive. We haven't called it all game out of this formation, but yep, lines up perfectly. Byers just hits the perfect hole. Man, do we go for 2? I don't think we do. I like myself just to play some solid defense and hope that things can go my way. You know, there's already parts of college overtime where it forces you to go for 2. So let's wait. Let's just wait for that. You know, we'll go for 2 then, but for now, we'll just keep it normal. Okay, 5 wide receiver tight. This is like a 5 wide, I believe. So I'm gonna have to play some good zone coverage on this. I like the coverage we got. And throws it in a tight window there. Man, this game is a movie right now. Again, 5 wide. Press it so that he thinks it can be man. I'm going to bring these safeties down a tad bit. Switch stick. Middle of the field, and Houston picks off the game winner. That is special, man. What a way to end it. Defense coming through in a defensive gameplay video. That is this defense, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. The real chess match of this defense, as a closing thought, is basically that you're willing to start out and cover 2 man. You know, see how good it works. It'll probably work pretty decently. If they run the ball, okay, that's the one thing. You have to probably get into a different defense. We didn't really see that in this gameplay, though. In gun, you know, the people we played, they couldn't really get the run game going. When they do beat that man coverage, you have to be willing to try and either send 2 with a spy on one of your defensive ends, or you can go to cover 2 man shell in your dime 3-2 and then play a zone by setting your adjustments on your DBs, which is pretty tough to do because they can be lined up in awkward spots sometimes. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Beautiful defense was played today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions or questions in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.